This is my Radio Shack Vox Clock 2. I got it as a gift in 1986. And it just now quit working. When you push the button, you can hear a click sound and nothing else happens. I've tried new batteries. Batteries that are in it are good. Just, you can hear, oh, there goes sometimes it will make a noise, but it's beeping. Huh, now it's suddenly it's coming back.
It's 12:07 a.m. It's 12:07 a.m.
Okay, why is it working now?
Alarm.
It came back. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a look at it anyway because it has been dead for a couple days. I've tinkered with it, and just now on camera it decided to come back to life. But it's still making pops.
It's 12:08 a.m.
Before, it would just, you'd have the voice, but now it has like a click sound before it announces.
It's 12:08 a.m.
And it's been doing that for a couple months, so something is up with this thing. And I don't know if I can do anything about it or not. I'll pop the top and see what's going on. And we're in. Okay, looking at this board, we have 3 ICs and several through-hole type electrolytic capacitors. These capacitors have, well, the larger ones have a low voltage rating, 6.3 volts, 10 volts. I've heard, I'm not sure, but I've heard that those can be problematic. They tend to go bad. Like I say, I don't know if that's true. I just heard it somewhere. But it's definitely something I can check. Not really much I can do about these ICs. Well, looking at this thing, I think this is a microcontroller. I looked online. I can't find anything as far as the parts go. I could find, people that sell these things, but I can't get any data sheet information. One site you have to sign up and all that stuff, and I don't have the patience to dig through all that, but I couldn't dig anything up. But a lot of the buttons, the controls go to this IC as well as this clock crystal. So I think this is a microcontroller of some sort. It might also have a real-time clock function built in. It doesn't have any name on it, but these 2 ICs have sharp on it. This IC here might be some kind of ROM that has the voice information, the patterns for the voice. And I'm not sure. This could be a DAC of some sort with an audio output. So when you hit the button, it sends the time information and reads from the proper area to send the voice information to be converted to analog and sent to the speaker. But like I say, I don't know. That's just my guess of it. Interesting thing here. A lot of these traces just go off the edge of the board, nowhere. And there's also holes drilled right through some traces and some points on the board. I'm going to guess that it has to do with manufacturing when they set the board up, program the chips, load the contents into the ICs. I don't know. I don't know what else it would be, but if you know more about this, chime in. but most of the lines on this IC go off the board. Only a few are used in the circuit here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start checking some components and see what I can find. Okay, I checked all the caps on the board, and this is a double-sided board, so they're not that easy to get off. I was able to disconnect the speaker lead from one side of this one and able to get a good measurement. These other ones gave me good measurements left on the board. I checked the capacitance and for leakage. Couldn't get a good reading with this one on the board. I was able to get it off and it checks good. So all the caps look good. There's a few other components to check, but beyond that, not much I can do. I'm going to try to reflow these connections, and I doubt it would make any difference, but reflowing all the solder on the chip leads could possibly help. What's wrong with the focus here? But, you know, I'll just see what I can do, put it back together, and hope for the best. Okay, it's all back together again, and it seems to be working okay.
It's 7 p.m.
Doesn't have that popping sound anymore.
Alarm. Alarm set for 7 a.m.
When I first assembled it, it was doing some really wacky things. It was saying some weird times and just really odd behavior. So I took the batteries out again for a couple seconds and it reset everything. And now it seems to be okay. So, you know, I'm not sure if it's actually fixed or not, but it does seem to be working, and I'll just run with that and hope it doesn't have any more issues. But that's it, the Radio Shack Vox Clock 2.